Here we go after a gorgeous weekend back into the deep freeze here. And that's illustrated on this map in light blue freeze warnings because climatologically, they shouldn't be getting below freezing this time of year to the south. Of course, in Minnesota, it still happens, and we will be just below freezing probably the next couple of nights. Winter weather advisories too to the south where a mixture of precip could fall. Of course, we've got some flurries here, but nothing crazy across Minnesota today. But we can see that cold front literally like steam as you open the freezer or refrigerator door, band of clouds, and you can see the streamlines, those yellow arrows all pointing south. So big temperature drops to our south, just like we had late yesterday. A lot of clouds around today, so no surprise that we got a couple sprinkles and a couple flurries in that. And we're gonna see a different nature of some of those snow showers tomorrow. Some convective snow showers will be developing on Tuesday, kind of similar to last week where we had a day there where it was sunny, and then you'd see snow showers pop up and then be sunny again. So just some flurries really today, but then tomorrow we're gonna see this instability or convective scenario because there's just enough cold air aloft and still some moisture and that strong April sunshine where you get those clouds to bubble up as the sun heats up the ground during the day. We'll show you this from the perspective of an upper air vertical perspective of temperatures, basically like what the weather balloon data looks like. So in red is the temperature, green is the dew point. This is for midday tomorrow forecast, and we've got this cool layer above the ground so that as parcels of air get heated up from the ground tomorrow with some sunshine, they will rise and that air within it, that moisture will condense and form these skinny tall clouds. It'll be just enough to see some brief snow showers. And in some of the grassy areas, we could see some slush develop, especially off to the east and northeast. That looks like where we'll see the more numerous snow showers tomorrow. Northeastern Minnesota, western Wisconsin, because dew points will be just high enough there. So two factors of instability: warming up the air, but also you got to have enough moisture for that to condense out and form a cloud. And so as we go west, a little bit drier conditions. So the metro will be on the edge of some of those pop-up convective snow showers, similar to how a thunderstorm develops, but on a much smaller scale. So that's why it's not quite as, well, what we should say, exciting as a thunderstorm. No thunder with those snow showers. Then the next chance of moisture comes into some light rain late Friday into Friday night, some showers, not a big deal. And I think we'll clear out through the day Saturday. Should see some sunshine again. But this week is going to be overall cooler than normal, back towards 60 by Thursday. But today, tomorrow, Wednesday, really bringing down that temperature average through the week. So these are temperature anomalies, the whole central part of the country and into the East Coast, below normal temperatures. Still warm around Alaska, but finally a pattern change. This ridge we've been talking about on the West Coast, look what happens. It breaks down, finally flattens out, and that allows warmth or a more zonal flow to develop. But that pattern is actually going to become what we call positively tilted, a positively tilted trough, which can be a stormy pattern for the central U.S. as things set up just right. We see warmth and moisture, as well as that upper level pattern being conducive for this. So next week from Minnesota eastward, warmer than normal temperatures, still a pocket of cold though across Canada, and it is retreating and shrinking at least. Alaska remains warm too, so kind of everybody, except for Canada, gets in on the warmth. And the models are all agreeing. These are the Canadian, American, European models, all bring in 70s for early next week, at least for a day or two, if not maybe 3 days, and could be close to 80. European model has been hinting at that, and the American model here for possibly Tuesday. And that also, again, with that upper level pattern, means maybe some storminess. This is looking at thunderstorm energy, CAPE, convective available potential energy, will be bubbling up occasionally, especially to the south. So we could see some strong storms, especially in the plains, but maybe even into Minnesota next week. We can see that here, that stormy pattern. You get a front to come through into that, boom, some storms could develop. So we might be switching back into almost summer mode again next week. After some pretty chilly conditions here to start this week, just barely 40 today, down just below freezing the next couple of nights. So if you do have anything tender out there, most of the things that have come up on their own should be safe, but maybe put out some tender plants. Bring those in or cover them up. We are warmer again by later in the week, and especially, as I mentioned, next week.